from Coventry cannot be beaten. They cannot be caught in this last heat.
Colin Pratt, why didn't you make a tactical change and bring Erik Gundersen in heat 11 when you could have done?
Well, I felt Pedersen and Phil might better do the job, same job as what Erik could have done, and hoping that if I need be, I've got Phil in the next one, and maybe Erik in the last one, because this all counts, not even if we lose here tonight, but it counts on aggregate as well.
Yes, but you want to win the match. I mean, hindsight, was a mistake not bringing Gundersen.
No, not really, no.
You don't think he could have improved on the point?
No.
Why is that, Colin?
I don't, because I think Pedersen and Phil Collins could have done the same thing.
All right, well, they'll argue about that for a long time, but just explain why it is important for you to go to the depth and get that extra, how you get that extra point.
Because on the return match at Cradley East, it goes on aggregate. We get 1 bonus point for aggregate, so though we lose 2 maybe tonight, we still gain 1 on aggregate if we can beat them by more than that at Cradley.
When you go back finally, Colin, you'll presumably know that heats 2 and 9 are what cost you the match tonight, with the exclusion.
I think the reserves cost me the match, especially Pinienta tonight.
Why is that?
Yeah. Well, it just didn't go. Yeah. Then you've got to look for someone else.
Right? When you say look for someone else, you mean you have to sign somebody else?
I have to look to strengthen the bottom end.
So that means Cradley going in the transfer market?
Could be. Yeah, definitely.
So we come into the last heat with the match already wrapped up. Coventry must win, and Colin Pratt brings in Erik Gundersen as a tactical substitute here. Now, he can't win the match, but he can get an extra bonus point if Cradley are the superior side on aggregate. But we have to argue the point, if he'd brought Gundersen in earlier, they could have got 2 points tonight and be better set up for the bonus point in the return leg. So that although Colin is playing ducks and drakes, I really do think, and he's an old friend, that in the final analysis, informed opinion may think he's made the wrong decision here. So there is the lineup for Heat 13. Looks like it's going to be some fun in games. Kelvin Tatum on the inside in red, who's beginning to get his act together. Phil Collins in white in grid 2. Rick Miller in grid 3. And Gundersen on the outside. Tatum and Gundersen clash again. Tatum said he was conned through the tapes when he met Gundersen last time. It's going to be a bit nail-biting in there in this last heat. Still plenty of action here. Don't go away yet. We fancy the fun in games hasn't ended as they settle down, screaming the leash like thoroughbreds, ready to go. We'll watch for the kidology. Will Tatum try to get his own back on the inside in con? Gundersen on the outside, they're clearing across, doing on Muhammad Ali, trying to spike them out. So, fun in games here at the last heat, heat 13, they're all sitting still. It takes a long time going, away they go. They all bunch up, and from the inside, it was Tatum who got carved up by Gundersen coming hard across. No mercy there at all at the start up to the line. It is Gundersen in front. In second place it is Tatum. In third place it is Miller. And Phil Collins got squeezed out in what can only be described as the charge of the heavy brigade. So Gundersen leading, and Collins is doing some rodeo stuff at the back. There is the leader, Erik Gundersen, in command. Second place is Tatum. Third place, hanging on, is Miller. As the sun sets, most picturesque way over Brandon Stadium. And the real battle at the back, you'll see as they go through. Gundersen removing his face visor. And Collins has gone through into third place. So it's Cradley who will gain advantage from the last heat. As Gundersen looks back on his inside shoulder, cruising over the line to win heat 13. Second place there was Kelvin Tatum. Third place there after a rare battle, Phil Collins. And that means a 41-36 win for the Bees, their first British League success of the year. But, well, they're going to be talking about this one for all kinds of reasons for a long time to come. Well, let's just watch the start again, because they really do all pile up into the corner. Gundersen comes straight across. You'll see he's pointing straight to the line. They all tighten up there. There's not much to choose there, but Gundersen is the brave one who shows. And in second place there momentarily, it was Phil Collins who gets squeezed out by the Coventry pair. And Collins came through to take the third place point, but that effort coming just a bit too late for the Heathens. There is the final score, 41-36. 5 points. Was that the 5 points they threw away in Heat 2? They'll be talking about it for months to come.
Well, the winning captain, Thomas, congratulations. But looking at that match, it seemed to be all about the strength and the reserves.
Yeah, it was tonight. We've been going, a bit bad lately, and we lost a lot of meetings, so it's nice to win again tonight. And it was a team effort, and we all got some points, and that's the main thing. So it's always hard meetings against Cradley.
But whenever they seem to be pressing, you always manage at the worst to split the points, it seems tonight, because presumably it was down the reserves.
Yeah, Frank and Dave, our reserves, they've been struggling a lot lately, but they've got going again now, so hopefully we can win some meetings again. We've lost a lot of meetings lately, and I think we've picked ourselves up now.
I think Bell, Coventry team manager, your opposite number, Colin Pratt, is suggesting he's going to get rid of Jensen as reserve. He's not happy with his reserve. Do you think that's a fair assumption, that the difference tonight was the reserve?
I know it's easy to sort of criticise your reserves when you're having a bad time with them, and we've had a reasonably bad time with ours, but it's a bit unfortunate on their reserves that they've caught us on a good night when all of our boys are going pretty good.
So it was the reserves that made a difference at the end?
Well, our reserves made a difference, but the rest of the boys chipped in with a bit as well, and it's quite an encouraging sort of evening, really, considering the problems that Kelvin had.
Right, well, looking at the tactical changes, they could have brought Erik Gundersen in Heat 11. They didn't. They stuck with Phil Collins and particularly Pedersen. Were you surprised at that?
Yes, I was surprised. I thought they'd use Erik in that race because they still had a very good chance of winning at that point. And we were let off the hook when he didn't do it. I was pleased.
So controversy on and off the track for Cradley tonight, but what a good win for Coventry. It gets their league season off the ground. So even a world-class performance from the champion Erik Gundersen couldn't stop Coventry tonight. From all of us at Brandon, good night.
In Heat 6 as the Heathens come back, and who will show? It is Gundersen away brilliantly. Lutzen in second place, in third place it is Jorgensen, but Erik Gundersen, well, the world champion. Okay, yes, why? He is the number one. An absolute picture-book start, and fast, indeed, super fast though. Lutzen is around here, his home track. He is losing Gundersen. Gundersen is losing him.